This is Buster B again with another FPV update. This is actually on 5.8 gigahertz, using both receivers back here in a diversity. This is the Hobby King Quanum Nova right here. And you see I have a gimbal right here, it's just a 2D gimbal with the GoPro Hero. This is the GoPro 3 Plus. I actually got a, this is a cheap FPV cam just mounted on the front right here. And the camera's not the best, but eventually I'll get a lightweight camera on here. That's just so you can see where you're going. You see the gimbal right here. No matter how you rotate it, the camera stays level. This is just one of your basic ones. I think it was like $45 for the gimbal. I actually put a little foam on the landing skids to help out a little bit. Got these self-tightening props right here. And a friend of mine, Rick, has been helping me a whole lot with these multi-rotors. I mean, I'm new to the multi-rotor game. He's helped me a whole lot as far as getting this thing tuned in just right. You can see I just turned it on. I already have a GPS lock. Compass is in here, and my GPS antenna, I actually mounted it on the underside of this canopy right here with some aluminum tape to try to shield out RF interference. And that's actually worked pretty good with loiter and return to home. And on the bottom here, I got a just one of my extra 200 milliwatt 5.8 gigahertz transmitters. Little cloverleaf antenna right here just pointing down. This thing has a lot of weight on it. I had to modify a couple things. This gimbal was so big that I had to actually cut a hole into the side of the frame right here and bring the USB connections out from the side. Actually worked pretty good. I mean, you see right here I'm running this is on a DS7S. I got a knob right here to set up so I can actually move the gimbal, you know, the camera like that in flight to get like a different shot angles. And I adjusted my settings on here so it won't go too far. I got it just right where I wanted to. So I turn all the way back up, the knob all the way right here. The camera mount stays about that angle right there. You can see the 5.8 is transmitting pretty good. See right here on the screen. And I just put a basic cell phone camera. It's not the best looking at this screen here. I just put a basic, this is one of those tiny OSDs inside of here. I just want to monitor my battery voltage. Even though this thing has battery voltage alarms, auto return to home on voltage drops if you set all that, but I just want to see my voltage on the screen when I'm flying. But this camera does pretty good. It's a 600 or 700 line, but I'm going to get a lightweight one because this thing is actually heavy now with all this stuff on here. And so far I've been doing pretty good with it, you know, hovering and all kind of things like that. And flying away, coming back, because the orientation gets all different. It's different from flying planes, and all these multi-rotors could be real tricky. But these self-tightening props, yeah, Rick told me about these. I had to get them. They're real good. No more using a wrench and all the other stuff to tighten things down. Also, I had to balance two of them. You can see my tape right here. I had to balance them because, you know, if you don't have stuff balanced right, just like your car tires, it doesn't ride right. So you get a lot of vibration and things. So that's it for the Quantum Nova. It's already this on. Also built a this is from scratch, a Mini 250. This is the it's a clone right here, a clone of the ZMR250 clone. One you get on all over online, everybody's selling them. And this thing is fast. I mean, I started off with this. I should have started with this, which is a lot slower. This thing is so fast. I mean, these are ones we see guys flying all in parking lots, all around angles and everything. But this one I actually put another 5.8 gigahertz, 200 milliwatt transmitter on the back of here. It's a little cheap security cam right here in the front, just for FPV. And on the top right here, I take my Mobius action cam that's actually on my Skyhunter, strap it on here, and put your battery back here on the back. And you can see where you're flying and also get your HD video. These are little 10 amp ESCs right here. And whatever kind of motors these are that came with these things, Emax. See if I can see the motor here. Some basic Emax motors that it came with. It was a whole kit. And you got power distribution board, you got to solder everything. And this flight controller, I've actually received a Nazi control board. Now I'm going to take this little generic one out and put the Nazi in it. That's a little bit easier to configure from what I hear. And that's about it really for this miniature ZMR250. So it's just an FPV update. Stay tuned for more videos.